Today, we become legends.
That's right, I'm back with more satisfying Smite abilities to land. This time, we look at Guardians. I'll be combining this video, the 3 previous ones, and the one after into a single top 10 list at the end voted by you guys on the community page, so be sure to check that out after the video and vote for your favourite Guardian ability from there. If you're craving that new skin but also want to support the Nation, check out nexus.gg/intersect where you can buy gems at no extra cost. What's the catch, you might say? Well, the catch is that I get a proportion of each sale to help continue making bigger and better videos. If you're buying gems already, you may as well buy them here. That's nexus.gg/intersect with a 3, just like on my channel. But without further ado, let's jump in with number 8. So first up on the list is All But Gold, and that is of course Sobek's Charge Prey, colloquially known as the Plug. This ability just feels like the perfect balance of risk and reward. It's not easy to hit by any means, but with some practice and good reads on your opponent, you can get plucks fairly consistently. And the reward is, let's be honest, usually a free kill for your team if they don't have beads. However, if you miss that pluck, it often results in your own death as Sobek due to how far the dash puts you out of position before connecting with an opponent. Hell, it can even throw people into towers. What's not to love about Sobek Charge Prey? Did you just get cold in here? Because Ymir's wall is taking the number 7 spot. Specifically, those perfect fit walls in the jungle that exactly block off an escape route. This one isn't innately satisfying like a pluck from Sobek, but when you actually do see a good Ymir utilising the wall to its full potential, it's genuinely impressive. It's satisfying because of how difficult it is to do, and the reward when pulled off correctly is almost a free kill if the enemy doesn't have a jump to get over the wall. Oh baby, a triple, is what Cerberus said when he cast his one from max range, hitting all 3 lines for the stun. Oh, and by the way, Cerberus 1 is number 6 on the list. To me, this one almost shouldn't feel satisfying based on what it does. Sure, it's a great stun with solid damage, but honestly, I think the main reason this is here is for the targeter. It's such a unique targeter, and getting all 3 lines to converge onto the target for the stun is something that genuinely takes a bit of practice, which I just respect a lot in Cerberus players. Coming in at number 5 is the washing machine himself, Xingchen, and his Whirlwind of Rage and Steel. Nah, just kidding, I just wanted to show this clip on another video. To find the real number 5 though, we don't have to go far, he's right below this video in fact. That's right, it's Kuzumbo, specifically his early game pushes through minion waves. For those that haven't experienced the bone-snapping joy of being pushed straight through a minion wave by this Kappa 5 minutes into the game, it really hurts. Like 600 plus 105% of magical power type hurts. For reference, Scylla 2 does 320 plus 85% of power. Granted, you do have to push someone through at least 3 minions to get that damage, but it's ridiculously satisfying to just delete 40% of someone's health bar at 5 minutes in. Halfway up the list, we have Yamoja True Cages. Now, Odin obviously does this by default, but specifically for that reason, I find a custom Yamoja True Cage to be way more impressive and satisfying. Yamoja creates 2 parallel walls when she ults, meaning they will never connect and make a full cage trap on their own. Really good Yamoja players, however, are always looking for terrain walls in the jungle that can fill the ends of their ult and make a true cage. When this does happen, it's insanely hype, very satisfying to land, and often results in many kills. Pulling himself into number 3 spot, we have Ares and his No Escape ultimate. This one is a weird one because if you miss or they beads, it feels awful, but when you do actually get that pull, especially on multiple enemies without beads, it's one of the most satisfying feelings in the entire game. As an Ares, seeing your mage follow up on your multi-man pull and decimate the team fight just brings a tear to my eye. Wait, we're on the Guardian video, never mind. Number 2 and number 1 were very hard to decide between, and either could have taken the top spot depending on your preference, to be completely honest. For me though, Fafnir's Dragon Form Coerce is going to be number 2. This ability just feels right. Late game when you group up your team and hit this on all 5 to take a Fire Giant or Phoenix at lightning speed, it's just one of the best support feelings there is. Just being able to mass buff your team in general is a really satisfying feeling. It's similar on Terra's ultimate, though I think to a lesser extent, which is why it didn't quite make the list. I did consider it though, ultimately had to cut it out. But finally, the number 1 most satisfying Guardian ability to use is, well, 2 of them, kinda. I couldn't really decide between Kepriel and Geb Shield, and since they do very similar things, I just decided to put them in one placement here. I'm sure most of you watching know these abilities and what they're capable of, but a basic synopsis goes like this. If my team contains a Geb or Kepri, blame them for every death I have. Okay, but seriously, these abilities have saved countless lives or denied countless kills depending on how you look at it, and timing a perfect Geb Shield or Kepriel to save that carry that then snowballs the rest of the fight for you, there isn't much like it in the game really. If I had to choose between Geb Shield and Kepriel, I would have to share Shield for 2 reasons. 1, it has a lower cooldown, more chances to pop off and make huge plays, and 2, the CC cleanse it gives on cast is really nice, but to be honest, they both do the same thing, and that's why they share the number 1 spot on this list rather than taking up 2 places. But that's it for the top 8 most satisfying Guardian abilities in Smite. Be sure to check out the community page on my channel to vote for your personal favourite of the list to decide the final top 10 video, voted by you guys. Check out nexus.gg/intersect with a 3 if you need gems and want to support the channel, but with that said, I'll catch you guys in another one later on. Have a great day, and peace out, you nerds.